Find a place to sit comfortably that you can sustain yourself for 15 minutes. Keeping the spine straight, but relaxing the muscles. Finding this position, allow your eyes to softly close. One of my teachers reminds me to keep the skeleton firm and energized, but to allow the rest of the body to be relaxed. Begin by taking a deep breath in, feeling the air from the tip of your nose down into your lungs. And as you exhale, feel the exhale go all the way out. Do this a few times and allow yourself to center. Begin this practice by focusing on the breath. So breathing in, we may pick a point where we feel the breath most strongly. Maybe the tip of your nose, in the rib cage, the back of the throat. Wherever it may be for you, focus your attention here. As you breathe in, feel your air passing through this spot. And as you exhale, exhale fully. Do not try to control the breath. Simply observe it. Focus on the sensation of breathing and allow your body to do what it does naturally. It's inevitable that thoughts will arise. In this practice, we simply let them go. Try not to grab onto them, but rather watch them float by like clouds. Of course, we may get caught with our thoughts and accidentally grab onto them. When this happens, we try to bring ourselves back to the breath, to this focal point. And when we do so gently. We may smile at ourselves when we bring our attention back to our breath. It is this action of bringing the mind back to the breath that is the mental push-up, the strengthening exercise. Sometimes we may get lost with our thoughts for a few minutes or even the entire meditation. Other times we may catch ourselves and bring ourselves right back. Either way, we must be gentle with ourselves and not allow the thoughts to build upon one another, beating ourselves into the ground. You may ask yourself, what kind of breath does my body need right now? Do I need a deep breath? Do I need short breaths? Allow your body to dictate rather than your mind. If it helps, you may count your breaths. You may breathe 1 on the inhale, 2 on the exhale, 3 on the inhale, 4 on the exhale. When you get to 10, you can start over. And try to be mindful of when you go over 10, when you're on autopilot. Now, as you have a thought or sensation in your body, or you hear something, turn your attention towards it. Simply note it with one word. If you hear a car passing by, note sound. If you feel pain in your neck, note tension. If you're thinking or planning, note thinking or planning. Don't cling to these sounds, to these thoughts, to these sensations. Simply note them and then let them go. For example, I may say sound, thought, planning, planning. Simply allow your attention to move where it wishes to move. The tendency may be, when we have a sensation or thought or hear a sound, to add something else on. Let these add-ons go. Focus on the direct experience. This practice of focusing on the breath and then noting and open awareness are the first two foundations of mindfulness. The third foundation of mindfulness is mindfulness of feeling tones. With this foundation, we take these things we've noted and simply identify it as pleasant, unpleasant, mixed, or neutral. We may we may hear a phone ringing and think, sound, unpleasant. We may have a thought of our favorite food and think, thought, pleasant. With these tools, the first three foundations of mindfulness, we're able to openly be aware of where our attention's turning and how it's affecting us. As we have a thought and we notice it's pleasant, we let it go there. We don't need to add on. We don't need to spend all day thinking about it. When we have a pain in our body, we feel it, we note it, and we note that it's unpleasant. We don't have to add on that we're old, we're out of shape, and so on and so on. We simply focus on the direct experience we're having in this moment. As the bell rings, don't think of it as a release from this painful meditation session. Think of it as a bridge, bringing this mindfulness practice back into your everyday life. As you open your eyes, be mindful of the flood of sights that enter. Try to retain some mindfulness of the body. The bell is not the end of the meditation session, just the end of the formal sit.